Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889 in Braunau am Inn, Austria. His father, Alois, was a customs official and his mother, Clara, was a devout Catholic. Hitler's childhood was marked by both strict discipline and familial affection. He attended school in Linz, Austria, but showed little academic inclination and dropped out at 16. Hitler harbored dreams of becoming an artist, but was rejected twice by the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts. This rejection fueled a deep sense of resentment and frustration. During his time in Vienna, Hitler was exposed to a melting pot of cultures and ideologies. He developed an intense dislike for the city's cosmopolitan atmosphere and was drawn to anti-Semitic and nationalist rhetoric. These early experiences laid the foundation for Hitler's future trajectory. In 1913, Hitler moved to Munich, Germany, seeking to evade Austrian military service. When World War I erupted in 1914, he volunteered for the German army. He served with distinction as a dispatch runner, was wounded twice and received the Iron Cross for bravery. The war deeply affected him with Germany's defeat in 1918. He believed Germany had been stabbed in the back by internal enemies. Following the war, Hitler returned to Munich, where Germany was in political and economic turmoil. Hitler joined the German Workers' Party, DAP, in 1919, which later became the Nazi Party. His wartime experiences solidified his nationalist sentiments and intensified his hatred. Hitler's experiences during this period were crucial in shaping his political consciousness. Hitler quickly rose through the ranks of the Nazi Party, proving to be a charismatic and effective orator. He appealed to the anxieties and frustrations of many Germans who felt humiliated by the Treaty of Versailles. In 1923, Hitler and the Nazis attempted to seize power in Munich in the Beer Hall Putsch, which failed. Hitler was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison, but only served 9 months. While in prison, he wrote Mein Kampf, which became the blueprint for his political ideology. He realized he needed to gain popular support through legal means. After his release, Hitler focused on rebuilding the Nazi Party, broadening its appeal to the middle class and industrialists. This period witnessed Hitler's transformation from a fringe agitator to a prominent political figure. Section 4. The Genesis of Hate, Ideological Foundations and Influences from 1889 to 1933. Hitler's ideology was a toxic blend of nationalism, anti-Semitism and social Darwinism. He believed in the superiority of the German Aryan race and saw Jews as a parasitic race. He drew inspiration from German nationalists like Houston Stewart Chamberlain. Hitler's anti-Semitism was central to his worldview. He blamed Jews for Germany's economic woes. This hatred would have catastrophic consequences during the Holocaust. Hitler was a master propagandist, using rallies and speeches to stir up nationalist fervor. His oratory skills made him a mesmerizing and dangerous figure. Hitler's ideology had devastating consequences for Europe and the world. Section 5. The Seizure of Power. From Chancellor to Führer from 1933 to 1934. The Great Depression created a climate of fear and uncertainty in Germany, which the Nazis exploited. In January 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany by President Paul von Hindenburg. Hitler moved swiftly to consolidate his power, using the Reichstag fire in February 1933 as a pretext to suspend civil liberties and crack down on political opponents. The Enabling Act, passed by the Reichstag in March 1933, gave Hitler dictatorial powers. He banned all other political parties and established a totalitarian state. Hitler systematically eliminated his rivals within the Nazi Party during the Night of the Long Knives in 1934. This purge consolidated Hitler's power and eliminated potential threats from within his own ranks. Hitler's rise to power was a culmination of his cunning, ruthlessness, and the failures of the Weimar Republic. By exploiting a climate of fear and instability, he dismantled democracy and established a totalitarian regime. Section 6. The Shadow of the Führer, a legacy forged in turmoil in 1934. By 1934, Adolf Hitler had achieved absolute power in Germany. His journey from an obscure Austrian-born youth to the Führer of the Third Reich was complete. Hitler's legacy is forever stained by the horrors of the Holocaust and the devastation of World War II. His formative years, marked by personal setbacks and exposure to extremist ideologies, provide crucial insights into his development. The rise of Adolf Hitler serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy and the dangers of unchecked extremism. His story is a cautionary tale, urging us to be vigilant in the face of intolerance and to safeguard democratic institutions. The shadow of the Führer continues to loom large over history, a chilling testament to the human capacity for both greatness and unspeakable evil.